Hello and welcome to ANZCRL Combined Racing League. I'm your host, Dark Racing 40. Alongside me is Sato 15. Here's we here for the feature race of the GT3 Sprint Series Open Lobby. As qualifying is just about nearly underway, finished here. Night Havoc has just set the fastest time of 1:39.7 with Whopper of 1:39.8, Maddie in third and Quick Mick in fourth. So hello Sato, how you going?
Lucky. It's a good, entertaining first race, and this guys are leaving it right out on the line to try and snag this pole position. Not having only just gone fastest in the last 30 seconds. Whopper's found speed in this McLaren, and Kami is having an absolute nightmare of a session.
Yep, but Lewis Member Trail Group finished in second in that race. So watching a little bit of lag from Whopper. A bit of understanding from the Whopper and Cam Newton from race one will have to be a little bit of a lag issue. I don't think either of them truly knew that the other car was right next to them that close, but next time they're going around sideways.
I gotta get off him. He's biblical.
Yeah, unfortunately that's here's Maddie Seeking in the Cadillac with a minute remaining. Quick Mick has parked it, so he's not going to be quicker. GT3 Gaming hasn't quite found the pace yet.
He was initially fastest in the session.
Yeah, just can't seem to carry it on.
He's not improving. GT3 game, he's not improving. Beastang's been off the pace a bit. It's not having to improve.
Not happy if he's going to go fast. No, slower. He's got one more chance. Let's try and go faster.
And with Whopper. Whopper's been out this entire session, so his top might be a bit cactus at the moment.
Yeah, but he might be just trying to maybe get the car. Oh, he was only just down. He runs wide there. That's not what he wanted.
No, because it hasn't quite improved at his lap time, I don't think. It hasn't come up on the race feed, so...
So Gear, he's decided to park it. Quick Mix parked it. Casey has parked it.
Yeah.
So everyone on track now is going to finish their lap.
What percentage did not have on track, so... for me that's not having in the background there, but Blue Falcon in between them.
He's down a 10th, but he can make up that 10th in this last sector.
Yeah, we saw in race one that McLaren was very strong in this session. It was a bit wide that corner and pulled away. A bit squirrely at an exit. Missed apex there. There's all little things that probably going to cost him. Did he pay it? Yep.
Oh, he's practicing the pit lane entry. That's right, because there's going to be a mandatory stop in this race too. So it actually would have been smart for some of these guys. And Whopper's just picked up a penalty, speeding pit lane. He's just lost that second place there. So Matty Seeking's now on the front row, and Night Havoc just goes faster again. So that's it for qualifying here. So Night Havoc gets pole. Whopper second in time with that grid place penalty for speeding pit lane. Drops him back to third. Matty Seeking will get third. Quick Mick in fourth. Commander Jim in fifth. GT3 Gaming in sixth. Blue Falcon in 7th, Beastang in 8th, Cami in 9th, and Casey in the McLaren in 10th. So, we've got 45 minutes of racing with a mandatory pit stop. And it is hot, hot, hot here in Fuji in Japan. So the track temp's around 40 plus degrees.
Hard tyres would be all the rage at the moment.
That's it.
Thank you for tuning in, Dado.
Yep, our eldest statesman of the group. I believe his age is right now is 2,675,325 years old.
Championship leader in the Pro Series that's on tomorrow night.
That's it.
So it shows your age means nothing in this league.
Nope.
You can be as old as a grandpa and still be dominating.
Yep. So, are we expecting another Night Havoc performance here in the Porsche?
Well, he's got to.
Can Matty keep it together now and actually be able to have a crack at him?
Tell you what, not Havoc. If I'm him, I don't do what I did the last race. Just start on the right hand side of the road and defend like mad. He got absolutely swamped in race 1.
That's it.
And he got lucky that other cars clammed each other up to stay in second.
That's it. So you can see how long the front straight is. All the way in the background there, that's still not even the last corner. It goes back further. You can't even see it. So I think this is like a 1.3 or 1. It's like over a kilometre front straight. It's ridiculously long. Here we go. Hopefully Commander Jim also learned from previous session, don't be too close from the car in front and give him a slight love tap.
Yeah,
because that was his only time. Oh, look at Quick Mick. Because that time penalty was the only time penalty he picked up in the whole race.
Yeah, and it cost second place. Yeah.
So here's Casey in the McLaren.
He actually made it this time.
That's it. He was running the Sunday leagues, but unfortunately, as life happens sometimes, he couldn't quite continue the Sundays, but he did want to continue racing, so he opted to jump in the Saturday racing as his windscreen wipers going. Just clean some of the bugs off it.
He's further down the order than he was in race 1. And the car was not happy in qualifying. He must have done a Hail Mary on the setup, and it hasn't paid off.
But he did do extremely well at the start here, so we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, hopefully he's going back to that setup he used in race 1. So that can at least keep him competitive.
That's it. So the two Renaults made awesome jumps at the start there, so the acceleration on them must be pretty good.
He's getting very close to Whopper there.
Yeah, these guys are punching up a little bit too much for my personal liking, but that's them. They're the ones who have to deal with the consequences if they hit each other. Quite surprised to see one driver dominating this series so much as Night Havoc has.
Oh, can't see.
Thought we would have seen some other drivers at least get some race wins, but it hasn't happened yet.
Well, look, Night Havoc Commander Jim, they are borderline quick enough to join the pro lobby. They had good pace in pre-season testing.
And he's gone left-hand side again for Night Havoc.
Don't
on the outside,
this, especially those McLarens. The McLaren and Matty's Cadillac is going to be right on him and pass him into turn 1.
Oh, these guys are really closing up here. You want to give yourselves a little bit of room here. Quick Mix right on the back of Matty. Just want to give yourself a bit of room here. So here we go. Lights are red. And now we go.
Better jump from Night Havoc this time.
Oh,
They're 5 wide down the straight. Casey's got to back out of it. Well, Matty's down the inside. He's going to overtake here. Oh,
no, Randy goes.
Oh, the teammates have hit each other.
I think Whopper just gone to the back there of Night Havoc and Matty Seeker's now inherit the race lead here now.
Well, Casey lost the third.
That's it. So once again, being at the back of the pack seems to pay off quite well here. So Casey's now up to third in that McLaren. But we have seen people who've had to pit lap 1 and still come away with decent results. So I'd say we'll see Commander Jim and Night Havoc pit this first lap. Oh, who was that who just went around? That looks like Casey, unfortunately. Oh, he's just taken all trying to get the car back around again. There goes a very laggy Whopper. Still went for his car.
Don't know where he is.
There he goes. Yeah, that's not what you want to see when you're trying to race against cars.
Blue Falcon defending from Commander Jim.
I think that's Blue Falcon passing Commander Jim actually. Oh, Oh, Jim's on the inside of the next corner.
I'd expect Jim to have some sort of damage. I could see him in this lap.
Yeah, you can see his front bumper bar has got a bit of a gap there. So I'd say the safe bet from, if this was me, I would pit right now the two Porsches, get your damage repair, get your mandatory pit stop done. Then you lose all your time now. And when his windscreen wiper goes.
Oh, Boy Falcon in. Commit Jim in.
No. Yes. 1, 2, there they go. Commander Jim's in. Blue Falcon's in. So they're taking the pit stops now. Here goes Whopper.
So he comes
and
out
there goes
first.
Cammy.
Yep, so both Renaults,
Porsche.
one Porsche.
That's it. So taking this early pit stop doesn't really hurt you too badly, especially if you're at the back. We have seen people that take a pit stop like lap 1 and still come away with decent results.
Jim going.
And Jim's done. He's repaired up. His car looks damaged to us, but it's still right. Cammy's closed in.
I threw penalty for Blue Falcon.
Yeah, so he must have. Blue Falcon must have a drive-through penalty there.
So that's he's unfortunate.
So he must have been, which is a bit surprising. Oh, it's a quick Mick. He's going off track. His GT3 game is now is holding down second.
Yeah, there's a crazy battle here for fourth place. Beasting is holding up the two fast chargers, Whopper and Night Havoc. And still,
That's it.
Jeez, I don't
But as
even
we
know.
can see, Whopper's car is where he's slightly
Where'd he go?
lagging.
No.
So, but that might be just for us on these guys. It might be perfect for them, but just for our stream, you might be Tokyo drifting every corner.
I still reckon Not Having. He should come in a pit.
Yeah, if he's got any damage, it's cost.
Or even just against the red too.
Yeah, because we're quite surprised if he got any aero damage, how aero sensitive these cars are. Is he going to pit? Yes, he looks like he's pitting. Yep. He is pitting. He's doing that right now. He's seen where Jim's popped out. Got to hit that marker right about there. Here goes Whopper on B, staying down the front straight. British versus Italian as Matty and Gear are going at it, and Gear's down the inside of Matty.
Oh,
slight
a bit of a tap.
Gear's now taking the lead, but here comes Matty back around the outside, which gives Matty the inside for the next corner. Well, still side by side. And Matty's just up at the curb, but here comes Quick Nick. He wants to get into this battle too.
They're going to quickly see where Night Havoc comes out in relation to Commander Jim.
He's rolling, but Jim's going to easily get him. There he goes. He's scooted past him. And Night Havoc is now dead last. He has all the work to do. And all the cars in front of him right now have all, except for Blue Falcon, have pitted. Here's the battle for the lead. 1, 2, 3 in the first shot.
And Walker is this thing not far behind.
That's it. So something's going to happen here in a minute. You can just tell. So Jim is the first guy of the guys who have pitted, and he's 30 seconds behind these guys. So if any of these guys pit now, they're going to come in just in front of us. There's long pit lane too. So Bentley versus Cadillac versus Acura, McLaren and Ferrari.
Yep.
6, 7 different makes. 8 different makes in the top 8.
Yeah. 7. Because Casey's doing
8
McLaren as well.
Oh yeah. Sorry. So he just locks up going to turn 1 here.
Yep, so upsets Quick Mick, and that could allow Walker to get a run. No, not Walker.
Oh, we got a yellow flag down in the final sector, so someone's just had a quick spin there. Casey's in pit lane now. Oh, there goes Mick. Again, that curb is deadly. He's just touched the outside curb and he's munted that Acura into the front wall. Doesn't look like a lot of damage, so if he's got any damage, it's smart bet be the pit now. As Casey's just about to roll out the pit lane now. Let's see if he pulls that out. Night Havoc's got ahead of him. Here comes Blue Falcon. He's still in pit lane.
Yeah.
That's a long stop. I think his engine's off. I don't even hear an engine sound there, so.
Oh, look at
Here
this.
comes GT3 Gaming.
Making the move on Matty
Trying-
Seeking, where you would not expect an overtake to be done. Oh, he's just
he's
lost
at the
it.
big wiggle. That corner is off camber, so but here comes Gear, and Whopper's now made the move.
Yep, after the quick mix spin.
Oh, and we've just lost Casey. Casey has just retired the car
Hang
on lap 3. So but here comes Whopper on the Bentley. Look at that drive. He's got out of the final corner now. And the horsepower of the Bentley and the aero drag from the Cadillac in front of him pulling back ahead of Whopper.
So I have it's actually got past Kami.
Hard on the brakes here, turn 1.
He just leaves
And
the door
Whopper
open.
makes the move now.
And find it.
Can be a smart decision sometimes. Sometimes we have to let people go.
Especially, Gear would have recognised the car speed Whopper has at this early stage. He's just got to hope that Whopper's car falls away later in the piece.
That's it.
Oh, you got a bad exit there, Whopper, and that's allowing Gear 3 Gaming back into the contest.
That's it. So this long right sweeping hander.
Oh, down the inside, lock brakes. Oh, hit, and Gear
Whopper
3
just sees
Gaming's
him.
back into second.
Whopper just saw him come. He's like, oh, he's coming at me. Just basically stood on the anchors and had Gear just slightly bounce off him to get past.
And
so
Beast
now
staying
moves
here
back in
is
a second.
licking his lips here.
Well, none of these guys are. Oh, Gear slides it in. None of these guys are really running fast times. We're all running in the 42s. Night Havoc is in the 41s.
Commander Jim and Night Havoc, they're playing each other into this race.
That's it, by pit stop strategy. So they kind of need these guys to battle for longer as possible and hold each other up. And when these guys pit stop, they should come out in front.
Here we go.
He's Whopper, he's maximising that run out of the final corner. He's absolutely getting that perfect. Look at that. And once again, here goes Whopper down the inside of the Bentley. Battle of the British cars here.
Learned his mistake from the last race, is giving Gear a bit more room.
Maybe not that much room. This is braking zone, turn 1. Oh, I thought we just heard Matty have a small issue there.
He did.
He
did.
So I just heard the engine sound just drop down. So Matty's now dropped down a third of a slight spin there. So Gear, and then Whopper's just going around the outside of Gear. So Whopper's now takes the lead. Oh, I thought I just saw a car slide off a bit there, didn't I? So Whopper's now in the lead with Gear 3 Gaming in second. Matty's in third.
If a game in Whopper, it seemed to be equally matched a little bit through this middle segment.
They are very equally matched, but they're equally matched that they're costing each other time. That's the problem right now. Because Night Havoc, he's 32 seconds back still. He hasn't really closed in a lot, but he did do a 1 minute 40. So did Jim.
Yeah, they're 2 seconds faster, 3 seconds faster.
3 seconds that previous lap. Oh, he gets deep on the backside of Whopper's. Whopper runs a bit wide there. See, Gear sends it down the inside here. This is what's costing Gear time, and it's going to cost Whopper time because he does this tight line, and it's not giving the run out of the corner. And just watch Whopper say bye bye now.
Yep. Bye.
Oh, here goes the caddy. Is he going to pit? It looks like it. Yep, here comes the caddy. So Beastang jumps up to the third down the Ferrari.
Yep, but it's probably going to end up being in that 6th place or something.
Oh, here goes Gear down the inside of Whopper. And he's made the move stick.
It's battling, it's entertaining to watch. It's not going to win them this race. Night Havoc and Commander Jim, they're flying.
Yep, they dropped about, no, they're still 30 seconds down. So we'll see what happens with Matty when he comes out pit lane, because here comes Commander Jim, I think down the front straight. Matty's rolling.
Yeah, it's massively behind.
And there goes one
There's
Porsche.
Jim.
There
Second
goes
Porsche.
2 Porsches. And there goes Matty.
Yeah. That's a sizable gap too.
Let's see. Gear still going at it. His rear end of Bentley is just sticking out sometimes.
Yeah, the extra weight in that chicane. It's a big effort just to lug its around. That Bentley has come close to 1,300 kilos, I'd imagine. 100, 200 kilos.
I believe so. So let's see. Now it's a drag race down the front straight again. Whopper's got the perfect run out of the final corner. And here he comes. Look at him just range up on that Bentley. I don't think there's been a lap so far where these two have not gone side by side down the front straight for a while now. How many, 3 or 4 laps at least now?
Yeah. Just...
It's cost them.
Oh, yeah. It's just... They're just so evenly matched. Yeah.
And now Whopper takes over the lead. Oh, we just lost someone else then. Who did we just lose in?
Wasn't...
We just...
I can't see it.
Whopper, Gear, Beastang, Quick Mick,
Blue Falcon.
Jim, Blue Falcon, yes. We just lost Blue Falcon in the Renault.
My screen, you see. Okay.
So he has retired on lap 7. Now we're down to 8 runners now. With 32 minutes remaining.
They didn't lose that much time to Commander Jim that time by.
Yeah, but Jim's now under 30 seconds of these guys.
Yeah.
And Matty was pretty close to these guys when you pitted, so...
Yeah.
So Jim is technically the effective leader once these guys take this piss up. Unless these guys can pull up the gap by at least... They need to pull out to a 4-second gap, I reckon. They pretty much can come out exactly... So we'll see what Whopper can do now that he's got the lead. See, oh, that's wide.
That's going to be
really
that
wide.
slow down territory.
That is definitely going to be a slowdown. Is he going to take it, or is he just going to give it up? I think he'll just take the penalty. The
just
smartest
take it.
thing to do is just take it. Yeah, just take it. But here comes that Bentley. And once again, side by side again. These two hard on the brakes. Bentley versus McLaren.
Oh, jeez.
Side by side. And Gear now takes the lead again. So these two have been going at it for 15 minutes like this now.
Yep.
Oh,
good. Yeah. Extra weight's kept him on the track. Up and now back in front.
It's like, who wants to lead this lap? You can lead this lap. Then they say, no, you can lead this lap. So they are pulling away from Beastang. But Jim is now 27 seconds behind.
Yeah, just rounded up Quick Mick.
Oh, yes, they've just got past Quick Mick.
Not having his close. He's starting to get held up now, so that's going to hurt him.
That's it. So now the real question is, with Jim ahead of Night Havoc, is Jim going to let Night Havoc get ahead of him to keep him ahead in the championship point, or is Jim going to try and keep him behind?
No, Jim will try to keep him behind. I have no doubt about that. Jim is still in the championship hunt. Actually, I'll tell you what, if Jim does finish ahead in this race, they'll be tied on points for the round, I'm pretty sure.
No, I think Night Havoc will still take the win for
I
the
think
round.
Jim came third in that first race, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes,
But
they'll be
if Night Havoc finishes second, then Night Havoc will get... Oh, yeah, because it's double points for this race too, so
yeah, double
that
points.
can alter it. So we'll see what happens here. A lot can still happen.
Or, actually,
As
no,
it looks
I'm
like-
having a look. If Jim finishes first, Night Havoc finishes second, Jim wins the round.
That's it. So these guys have actually pulled the gap on Jim and Night Havoc there. It was out to 30 seconds. So they did eke it out a smidgen.
Well, at least Whopper did.
Well,
So that's the thing now. Now Whopper's got a bit of separation, so
that's it. And Matty's second, he's 10 seconds. Just about almost 10 seconds behind Jim and that.
Yeah, it is.
So he's struggling with that Cadillac. The 43 that lap time.
That's the thing with these guys, and now they have to help each other. I'll draft on the straights if need be. This isn't a battle for position. This is a battle against the clock.
That's it. So GT3 Gaming did say that Fuji does suit him. So if for some reason he likes this track, and he's showing it right now. The lap times aren't there, but their lap times are just a bit quicker than Night Having and Commander Jim right now.
Yeah, it's
That previous lap.
yeah, it's
141. Those
barely.
times are just backing up a bit. Let's see.
41,
41 again.
Fastest lap personal fastest lap for Gear 3 game.
That's it.
Jump on with Jim. He's got Night Havoc for company now.
We'll see what these two guys do in their lap times.
It's hard to get a read of what the gap is because it fluctuates based on the part of the track. 41.6,
41 and
40.9.
Night Havoc for 40. So Night Havoc's finding that 40 set 1 minute 40 bracket again.
Yep.
That's going to be dangerous for everyone else now. But if Jim's just holding Night Havoc up a bit here, this might be Whoppers and Gears saving grace to a degree.
Yeah, well, though I think.
Oh, Jim's had a big lose.
Oh, you almost
And there goes
got
Night Havoc. That's it. So Night Havoc now just swap positions with him.
Yep.
But Jim having the big slide. So that releases Night Havoc now. So the question is for these boys, do they go... So do they take their pit stop now, or do they go a bit longer?
Gotta go long. That's especially for what he's in a river now. You just pit as late as possible.
Okay, so he's made a small mistake that lap. He dropped 2 seconds.
The only reason I would pit is if your pressures blow out. Look at that. 40.
Whopper does a 143, 42 for gear. So Whopper's responded, which are probably the fastest lap of the race now.
Yeah.
So maybe the McLaren's starting to come into its own now.
Yeah. It's just while you're hot, just keep going. Especially as you need to build that gap. You can't afford to pit now. You come out behind. I still reckon coming out behind.
Not how he does a 41 there, so not as quick as Whopper.
Yep.
The two teammates line astern here in 4th and 5th. Oh, we just lost another guy then. Someone has just retired.
Yep. That's pits. So Matty King has taken up.
That's it. The Cadillac has gone kaboom. Detonated the motor. So Matty Seeking has retired now on lap. That'll be lap 12.
Lap 11 maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, 11 laps completed, I'd say.
So now we're down to 7 runners, unfortunately.
War of attrition, there's 45-minute races.
That's it.
Oh, massively slower for Whopper. That's not what he needs.
No. But he did pull out a bit of a gap on Night Havoc.
On the previous lap, we'll see what Night Havoc does this time by.
Okay, so we're just getting word from pit lane that Matty Seeking sim just shut down on him, and he had to get the controller to get his car off the track. So that's the reason why he's retired. So he's had a technical issue at his humble abode. Night Havoc does another 140 lap time again.
Yep, so he's clawed back second.
So the real question is, Matty, why didn't you continue on control then? Man up, controller on. Let's go next time.
Offers bouncing more speed this lap, so it's I believe that's just going to be a case of they can get one fast lap in, but then they've got to do a cooldown lap too.
Maybe.
Or the exit now. Get a second split for Night Havoc. He's down on his fastest. So Whopper crosses the line. Lost a little bit, but still 40.5, so it's on par with what Night Havoc has been doing, and Night Havoc was slow on that previous sector split for the second sector. That's all we can look at the moment until these leaders pit.
That's it. We kind of reached a lull in the race, which happens to be around the middle. And then we're kind of expecting it to explode at the end like it has been in all races so far this series.
Well, they're very intriguing because, yeah, we just don't know where Whopper's going to come out now. It's a slow-ish lap for Night Havoc.
He's trading lap times with Night Havoc, so he's sort of going to fall out. He needs to pull out at least a 3-second gap more than what he has now over Night Havoc, just come out in front of him.
Yeah, I think.
But then the problem is when he leaves pit. But the problem is when he leaves pit lane, he's going to be leaving from 60 kilometers. Where Night Havoc is going to be up around the 270. So the gap is just going to reduce so much.
It's 1.1 seconds off. That ain't going to cut it, Chief. Needs to do it. That's the one thing Whopper just doesn't have. He just doesn't have that consistency that Night Havoc does. Yeah, for games just plodding along, it's probably going to come out in 5th place once all the pit stops are done.
That's it.
Oh no, Beasting hasn't pitted either, so he'll come in.
No, Beasting, no. The first 3 haven't pitted and everyone else has pitted.
I think so.
Pitted, actually.
Yeah, maybe not.
I can't remember actually, but
Mick is gone.
Oh well. And the war of attrition continues on.
So
Quick
that's
Mick is
lap
gone.
13 completed for Quick Mick.
Whoa!
Oh,
What goes
Whopper's
around?
done. Race win gone.
But here comes the Bentley of GT3 Gaming. Gear now takes the lead again.
So that's just gifted a 1-2 finish for the Porsche team.
GT Gaming is now inherit the lead over the McLaren of Whopper and his Night Havoc. And his teammates dropping off now, actually. Jim's struggling with the car now, so potential 1-2 is still not on the cards here. If Gear can pop out behind Night Havoc, Night Havoc should get him once he pits.
Whopper will be frustrated after that.
Yeah, the problem with that is it leads to that then. It leads from one mistake to another mistake and just costs him more time now. So, and there's another mistake, see, it leads to one, leads to another, but also could be that spin has over pressurised his tyres and the car is not handling as nice as he likes.
Yeah, it might be worth if the car's handling a bit sick, now's probably the point to pit.
That's it.
He's doing some pretty good lap times. Just cruising third is probably going to end up being a 5th place or something.
That's it.
But slowly that time
You
by.
can see the Porsche of Night Havoc there. There he's in the background, up the front straight. There he is.
Yep.
So maybe we should do a lap of Fuji on the Porsche.
Yep.
Night Havoc.
Absolutely.
Bring up the speedo, see what pace the Porsche does. So just shy of 270 into turn 1.
Been a little bit deep into turn one there. The car's just handled so well.
And Gears made a mistake too. I've just noticed the thing has just dropped down from first into third now. So Whopper's inherited the lead again now. But that's just cost him another amount of time. And Beastang has jumped up into second now. So it's really like a race of who doesn't want to be the leader. So no one wants to lead the race.
Although I'm not having issue effective leader.
Okay, we're getting quick.
Yeah.
Yep. Reports some quick mechanical issues with his tyres. Pressure's going through the roof and making the car undrivable, so he decided to pull the pin for his own sanity. So you're about to see Mount Fuji. There it is in the background there.
Yep.
To the right hand side.
I haven't seen volcanic action for a while.
Yeah, we haven't seen the kaiju trying to climb up it to blow up the whole world. So 52 for gear, that's costing massively, a 10-second drop.
Yeah.
So that's a lap of Fuji on board Night Havoc's Porsche. As you can see, that's a long front straight.
Very long. Twenty's still thereabouts. He's gonna. It's again net second place for Commander Jim. Which will keep him second in the championship. GT3 Gaming, he's closing in the B-Stain. And B-Stain's a really good race there, he just kept out of trouble. Now's the test of will he crack the pressure? Or can he just keep doing what he's just been doing, just punching out the lap times and wait for the others to make the mistakes?
That's it.
So he runs a little bit wide for that right-hander.
Yeah, so B-Stain's had a very uneventful race, he's just doing his own thing. He's now finding himself in second. Doesn't have the pace, but he's in second right now.
That's exactly what the Ferrari can do though, is if it's set up nicely, it can just pound away and just be consistent near the top without being the fastest. Is that B-Stain into the pits?
Here comes, and the Bentley by the look of it too.
No. If you're continuing on, B-Stain into the pits.
I thought he was going to pit, but then he saw the Ferrari and decided against it.
Oh, he was just looking for slipstream from the Ferrari.
That's it. So here goes Night Havoc. He will clean up, and the Ferrari's rolling now. You see him in pit lane there. Let's see where Jim comes out compared to the Ferrari.
Yeah.
And there he is, he's got him easily.
Yeah, well ahead. It's not even close.
And now B-Stain just gets out of pit lane now as Commander Jim gets past turn one.
Yeah, so the moment is Night Havoc effective first, Commander Jim effectively be second, Whopper is effective third place driver. Then I'll expect B-Stain to be in fourth at the moment with GT3 Gaming in fifth, but that is a very close battle. In fact, if I'm gear, I'm probably staying out a little bit longer, stay out another five minutes, and hope you punch out some good lap times to jump ahead of B-Stain.
That's it. So we're under 15 minutes remaining now.
Yep.
Whopper leads lap.
Well, GT3 Gaming, he's going to pit now, is he?
Yes, he is.
He's pulled up quite quickly.
Yep.
So that's gonna open the. That's gonna
two
open
Porsches down the front straight. So Gears in pit lane.
Yep. So there goes
one
Whopper
Porsche
into second.
And now he's rolling. Jim Gear is rolling in pit lane, but he usually get him.
But the B factor is B staying. Where's gear coming out in relation to B staying?
That's a drag race now. He's just about. Oh, he's got a while to go.
Yep, still
There
going.
he is.
And B staying's got
You can hear the. You can hear the Bentley.
Yeah,
There it's just out now.
yeah, that slow pit entry from Gear 3 Gaming there, that's absolutely cost him. It's just those little things that you need to practice that can let you down come race day. Gee, that was a quick lap last time around for Whopper.
We've still got pace in the McLaren. When he pits, he won't come out ahead of Night Havoc.
No.
Oh, how close will he come out to Commander Jim? This is the thing for Whopper, is you don't want to leave yourself any time to not have a chance to attack the car in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you have to leave yourself at least some time to at least, if you come back out and you're behind the car, you have a chance to attack him.
I think.
So if I was Whopper, I would be pitting this lap around now.
Oh, Again,
Yeah,
don't necessarily subscribe to that theory, no, because if you're going to be doing faster lap times than Commander Jim, it's much better to stay out and jump so you don't have to come out behind.
Yeah.
Because once you're behind a car, even though Whopper's probably in a better suit following a car because that straight line speed and that McLaren is really good, but you don't want to rely on that to jump on the podium.
Jim was slower than Whopper that lap around.
Yeah, that's just
Night Havoc
increasing.
is still the fastest, for 1 minute 40. So now it's a battle between Bentley v Ferrari.
Yep.
Just under 12 minutes remaining. Can Gear get B staying here and get to fourth?
Gear Fiang has proven himself to be quicker over one lap than B staying.
That's it.
But I reckon he's trimmed that rear out to that Bentley that's made it very hard to handle.
That's it. Also, one of the people we haven't seen much or talked about much was the man from the sprint race, Cammy. In sixth right now, he's just running around doing his own thing. He doesn't have the pace.
Yeah, looks like
He's on the verge of going a lap down.
Yeah, it looks like he's just struggled a lot this race. I reckon maybe some network issues are playing havoc with
a bit of balance issues too.
Yeah.
But here we go. It's the Italians versus the British.
Yeah, you see that Bentley he's actually looking a lot more agile than that Ferrari is.
Yeah, I think B-Stang's probably suffering from quite a bit of understeer by the look of it.
Yeah, can be a bit chronic in that Ferrari. He does love to understeer if it's not balanced correctly.
I'm surprised by the Gear's final line here because he takes it really tight. That really just cost him straight line speed.
Yeah.
I'm a bit surprised by that, but it's working for him, so that's why he feels comfortable, so he'll do it. But he's in the drive now of the Ferrari.
Yeah. Well, Bentley's got better straight line speed than the Ferrari has, at least in B-Stang's car.
Oh, here we go, he's closing on him.
No, in other rounds, the Ferrari was the better accelerating car, lacking top end speed. Yeah, it could be too clear downforce costing B-Stang.
So hit that fast left kink corner with the death curb on the right hand side of them now. This long right sweeping corner here. But the Bentley of Gear seems to be really balanced through here because you can keep it really tight through here.
Yeah.
He's trying to go the over and under, big puff of brakes as he locks up.
Still B-Stang keep that Ferrari ahead. He's got 9 minutes to just defend.
To defend him off.
Oh, he's made a mistake.
Oh, he goes
there.
deep. But that's not going to help Gear.
Yeah.
Well, we have seen Gear try and make moves through here. So Whopper is pulling a gap over. Oh,
that's
there.
mistake from
Oh,
B-Stang. Oh, hit the shoulder.
Side.
Out my way,
And
Mr.
Gear's
Ferrari.
made the move now. And a bit of a slide there for Beasting. So Gear's now up into 4th. Commander Jim is losing time to Whopper.
Yeah.
He's almost at that point where Whopper can come out ahead of Commander Jim. He's just about there.
Yeah, he's coming into turn 1 now. And Whopper is coming into that back.
He's down the other end.
He's negotiating.
So he has it.
Calming.
He has that pass. So you see what his lap time is in this lap. 7/10 down.
But
That's still in the 140s compared to his previous lap. So.
and crucially, that'll be quicker than Commander Jim.
Yeah, so I think Jim's just struggling this back half of the race now.
Yeah.
Now, we don't like to bring it up, but we're getting to that point. Is a champion on the cards for any of these drivers?
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know what a
Whopper's
champion, hang
in.
on, he goes Whopper's coming into pit lane now, by the look.
Yeah, he got himself a group penalty practicing this, so he shouldn't speed. And yep, he's pulled it
There
up
he is.
quite
He's the
nicely.
mark's perfect done. So
That's
let's
how you
keep on
enter-
Whopper here.
That's how you enter the pit lane gear.
But he didn't call his pit crew out first. This does cost you time if you don't call your pit crew out. So it should be about 5 to 6 seconds for the stop, and then it should be going.
Well, he's not going. Why is he not going?
He's probably got some repairs going on now.
Oh, that's cost him.
That's cost him a lot
That's
now.
a disaster.
Because Jim is now definitely going to get him.
Yeah.
He's not even rolling in pit lane yet.
No, he's still stuck there. What's going on? What has he done?
I think he's got engine repairs on, and that has cost Whopper immensely here.
And that's
So now the potential. Where's Gear?
He's on the
down
pit
front
straight.
So now it's a drag race.
Whopper could come out in 5th here. Where is he? He's almost at the pit exit. GT3 Gaming, he's through. Whopper
And here comes
versus
Beastang too.
Whopper versus
Beastang
Beastang.
snagged him too.
Beastang's through.
So clearly he didn't have his engine repairs off, anything. And that's cost Whopper a potential 2nd place now, and it's dropping down all the way down to 5th.
Yeah.
How far back from the lead? 28 seconds. So he's literally spent a minute in pit lane then.
Yeah, absolute calamities for that Techno Autosports class.
Sticks McLaren of Whopper. So 6 minutes remaining now, so Night Happy's inherit the lead. He's got a 13-second lead over Commander Jim. And Gear3 Gaming has now inherited 3rd due to Whopper's slight mistake. And Beastang is into 4th now. The man is just running around doing his own thing. Is in 4th.
Yeah, just no mistakes. Just
But it looks like Whopper's on the backside of him too,
Yeah.
so this will be a battle. And Commander Jim's really almost too far up the road for Gear to do anything about it now, unfortunately too.
He's finding a bit of speed again. He's in the mid 41s on that previous lap.
That's it. So unless Jim makes a mistake here, this
The
is
hell?
that's Cammy. He's off to the side of the road.
Yeah, parked it.
The engine's off. Bring up the thing. I reckon he's out of fuel.
Have a
Bring up
look.
the speedo. Yep. And there it is,
Champion!
champion. We have a champion. Ding, 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 ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. With 5 minutes remaining, here goes McLaren versus Ferrari. As I said, a potential champion was on the cards, and there it is. If anyone doesn't know what a champion is running out of fuel. And here comes McLaren versus Ferrari.
Beastang defends.
That's it. So we had that in our Imola 4-hour of LMP 900 cars, that all the cars running out of the Audi squad, out of the champion team, all ran out of fuel. So we're now given the term of running out of fuel a champion, as McLaren sends it down the inside of the Ferrari. But he loses it all.
Oh no!
So, and he stalled it. Whopper,
He's retired.
Oh no, Whopper should have continued on. So now we're down to 4 on track. So Beastang just needs to run his car right now. So we did say it all will explode in the back half of the race.
Yeah, 4 minutes
So that
to go.
is lap 24 for Whopper. So
Yeah,
here
23
is the
laps
man.
completed.
Here is the man that is unstoppable right now. Not having in the Porsche. a 15-second lead over Commander Jim. 27 seconds to. You can see Cammy in the background, flash or out of fuel. It's not crash because you can't drive anywhere. Here goes Commander Jim.
What times are you doing?
There he is. He's a second slow, 42.
The game was just there in the background. Wait, what?
Yeah, Gears. Yeah, Gears running out of time. And there's B-Stang.
Yep.
With a really damaged Ferrari, but it doesn't matter. He's going to get a fourth place here now, as long as he doesn't run out. Well, even if he does run out of fuel, he's still
fourth.
That's it.
There's the flasher. He's just going to sit there the rest of the race.
That's it. So here's Night Havoc. So let's have a quick run through the fuel levels just to make sure that no one else is going to potentially do this. 11 litres for the Porsche, that's fine.
9.6.
9 litres.
Plenty.
That's going to be close. 30. Yeah, that's a lot. 32 is fine.
Well and true.
And 15 for B-Stang, and Cammy we know is at 0.
Yep. Exactly. Another thing gear, slow coming in. He's already got the heaviest car, he's going to add even more fuel to make the car even heavier.
Yep, at least an extra 30 litres. Well, at least an extra 20 kilos that he's lugged around for this race.
Yep.
But he's doing well.
He's on that podium.
He is quicker than Commander Jim, but unfortunately the gap is just too big and he's running out of time. So we have 2 laps to go now.
Yep.
So I don't think Night Havoc will back off, so we're at least looking at 2 laps now.
It's got to cruise the finish now.
That's it.
Put the arm on the windowsill.
That's it, he's just cruising around. Put the car in 4th gear and just putt around basically for a lap.
To the fans that are coming out.
Yep.
That's nice and all.
Night Havoc, woo! As you can hear the fans in the background there. So another dominating performance here from Night Havoc in the Porsche. Porsches have been practically untouchable since, I don't know, who won the first round in the open lobby, to be honest. I completely forgot.
The first round, a little bit close to Night Havoc.
I don't think it was. Might have been actually.
GT3 Open Series was actually Highlander. Coming in as a reserve for Commander Cirrus.
That's it. So
he's stuck in quarantine.
That's it. And then it's been Highlander who wildcard for the Beamer, and then since then it's just been one car, one man, one make, and that's Porsche and Night Havoc. He's got one more lap to go now.
Yep. Very lucky last.
That's it. And there's Commander Jim in the background.
They had enough of a gap to GT3 Gaming where not having Commander Jim could have just putted around then, and I wonder even if
they could have actually pulled up and waited
slow up and just do a full finish.
Yep, that's it. But we'll see that after the race.
Yep.
So Night Havoc on his way to his, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th victory of this series.
Yep.
No, 6th, sorry, 6th. He won the first race too.
Oh, he didn't win the first race. Not the series.
He did.
Tonight, but
yeah. So this will be his 6th race of victory. So here he comes down into the final sector, enters hard on the brakes.
Oh,
overshoots himself.
But yeah, just utter domination this weekend.
That's it.
2 poles, 2 race wins, 2 fastest laps. Just clean sweep the whole thing.
I think Whopper would have actually had the fastest lap.
Just do a quick check there.
You can't tell
No,
now.
you can't
You got to wait
tell.
till the next.
Okay. Yeah, Paul
But here he comes onto the final corner, and now we just have an incredibly long straight.
Yep.
He's flashing already. I think he's sending out Morse code.
I wonder if someone will help give Kami a push to the line.
And there he is.
Manage him.
There's Night Havoc.
Round
Now
one.
he's waiting for his teammate to come up to him so they can do the form.
Yep. Jim finishes second for the round. Dropped another 5 points to not Havoc in the championship.
And there he goes. You can see the Porsche there.
Yep, just waiting up.
And there's the.
Here's Gear 3
Against Gear 3
gaming,
game.
crossing the line.
Let's quickly go to the Porsches quickly.
Yep.
There you
Formed
are.
up,
Form driving, which they've done
Waving.
at every single round.
waving to the fans.
And here comes the man who struggled in the first race. B staying in the Ferrari. He's going to get a fourth here.
Yep.
Just kept doing his own thing, and that is it. Oh wait, we got to wait for Cammy because he's over in the background, just flashing. So another win for Night Havoc and Porsche.
Yep.
Here at Fuji.
They've won the last 3 rounds.
That's it. So no, Whopper had the faster lap.
Just
Not by
pipped
much,
him
but he did. That's it. So Night Havoc wins in the Porsche. Commander Jim in the Porsche. Another 1-2 for Porsche. Gear 3 Gaming. A slow entry and a few mistakes cost him a decent result here in third, but still gets home third. B staying the man who just kept putting around, comes home in fourth. Cammy does the champion, comes home in fifth. Whopper detonated his motor, comes home in sixth. And Quick Mick, same thing, suffering from handling issues, decided to park the car in seventh. So that is it for this fourth round here at Fuji. I believe we are going to, I think it's Zolder next, is next round?
Have that quickly for you. The next round is indeed at Zolder.
So, and that will be a night race we'll be having there. So the short little twisty tracks of Zolder will be the next round for the Open Series. So catch us again tomorrow night for the Pro Lobby this time. So Sunday night, 2 races, sprint and the feature race. We will be starting earlier, around 5 o'clock, I believe, is the intention, is to start.
Yep.
To try and get us in before the NRL Grand Final. So it'll be 5 o'clock, New South Wales, Australian time. So until then, I've been your host, Dark Racing 40.
Yep. Saturday.
And that's Saturday because he can't talk. Bye.